Lee Min-ho finally speaks up about song Hye Kyo, reveals she inspires him in so many ways. For over a decade, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo have stood as titans in the world of Korean entertainment. Both acclaimed for their stunning visuals, powerful performances, and global popularity, they've always remained in the spotlight, but never in the same frame. Fans have long wondered, what does one legend think of the other? And now, finally, Lee Min-ho has broken his silence. In a rare, heartfelt interview, Lee Min-ho opened up about something he's never publicly shared before, his deep admiration for Song Hye Kyo. Not just as an actress, but as a person. When asked if there was anyone in the industry who had quietly influenced his journey, he didn't hesitate. "It's Song Hye Kyo," he said with a calm smile. "She inspires me in ways most people wouldn't imagine." Those words alone sent ripples through the fandoms. But what he revealed next was even more powerful. Lee Min-ho spoke about watching her since his rookie days. Before his own rise to stardom, before Boys Over Flowers, before the awards and international fame, he was just another aspiring actor watching Song Hye Kyo light up the screen in Autumn in My Heart. "There's something about her eyes," he said. "The way she carries emotion, it's subtle but devastating. You feel her heart break, her strength, her silence." Watching her made me realize how powerful stillness can be. But it wasn't only her acting that impressed him. It was her strength behind the scenes, her resilience. Lee Min-ho reflected on the many challenges Song Hye Kyo has faced, from public scrutiny to personal heartbreaks, and how she always carried herself with grace and dignity. She disappears when she needs to, and returns when she's ready, stronger than before. That takes a kind of discipline and self-respect that I really admire. He even admitted that during moments in his own life when he felt lost, overwhelmed by fame, or burdened by expectations, he thought about her. "There were times when I wondered if I should step away, if I could still give something meaningful to this industry," he said. "Then I'd see how she reinvented herself in roles like in The Glory. It reminded me that growth comes from pain. And art, real art, comes from healing." He described Song Hye Kyo as someone who constantly evolves, yet never loses her essence. Someone who carries silence like a sword, and whose presence alone speaks volumes. What makes this revelation even more moving is that the two have never shared the screen. Despite being at the top of their game for years, their paths have never officially crossed in a drama or film. Yet Lee Min-ho hinted that the admiration has existed for a long time, quietly, respectfully. "We've met a few times at events, and she's always been graceful. There's a calm energy about her. She doesn't try to impress anyone. She just is." When asked if he'd ever want to work with her, Lee Min-ho laughed softly and said, "That would be a dream. But I'd have to bring my best." Sharing a frame with Song Hye Kyo, that's not something you do half-heartedly. You give it your all. And just like that, the internet exploded. Fans flooded social media with edits, comments, and dream casting suggestions. Hashtags like hashtag Lee Min-ho Song Hye Kyo and hashtag Dream Collab started trending. Some even wondered if this was more than admiration. Could this be the beginning of a closer relationship? But for now, Lee Min-ho's words stand as a beautiful tribute. A moment of raw honesty from one superstar to another. A confession of inspiration, respect, and quiet admiration that's been building for years. He didn't have to say it, but he did. And in doing so, he reminded everyone that even those who seem to have it all, still look up to others. Still find strength in someone else's journey. Still carry silent stories of respect and awe. For Lee Min-ho, Song Hye Kyo isn't just a fellow celebrity. She's a muse, a symbol of grace under fire, a living example of how to rise, fall, and rise again, with beauty, with depth, and with strength. And maybe, just maybe, one day, the two stars will finally share the screen. Until then, we have this moment where one legend spoke his truth about another. And it was perfect.